Guys, this worldview is powerful, and I want to share it with you. If you have inferiority complex, if you have social anxiety, if you don't know how to interact with people, if you really don't, if you really have or had hard time interacting with people, or you felt uncomfortable, or you were thinking that you are not adequate, so I want you to give me 1 second. I've got a visit from a squirrel. Anyways, so this worldview is very powerful, which is so the worldview you live in, you may not pay attention to it, but everyone has a worldview. Everyone plays a game. What game do you play? What I mean by that is, if you listen to many people, you're going to notice that everyone speaks about something. Everyone shares their worldview. Some person complains that life was good, now it's not. Another person complains that they are always heartbroken. They play this game of irreciprocal love, for example. And guys, I'm not judging anyone, and I'm not saying that I know all the answers, and those people are, you know, like gooners or goofy people. I'm not saying that. No one is immune to. You mean they? I mean, if you got to know this information, if you got to know this wisdom, you just should be thankful and grateful for it. You should never judge anyone because you have no right for it. So, I'm just giving you an example. Those actors, those people have a story. Everyone has a story. They always say it, they always use it, they always live it. Some person is always paying off debts. Some person is, you know, for example, gets pissed off by the reckless drivers, whatever the case may be. So everyone is essentially playing a role. Everyone is playing a game. So your game, or you're going to, so if you are socially awkward, you need to change the self image. You need to change your self image. We can use, or we are going to use, a little bit of hermetic principles. Not a little bit, we're going to use hermetic principles. We're going to use the wisdom of religion, which is your divine self, right? Your divine essence. We're going to use some movies that tried to portray reality, like Truman Show, right? Where they show that everyone is essentially an actor in your life. And so, speaking of Truman, this is the new world view that you are going to have, that is going to help you. If you had issues with feeling safe, secure, or maybe you did not know how to interact with people, maybe you thought, like, how are confident people able to attract so many people? How are they feeling so free? Maybe you had this, insecurity that you were not able to completely feel free and speak to people. And of course, it takes practice, guys. It takes practice. Understanding this concept is only 50%. The other 50 is practice, and I'm going to share with you. But so the worldview states, like, goes as follows: you are the main character of your life. You can manifest whatever you speak. They say abracadabra. You spell as you say. You spell things into your life. Whatever you speak is manifesting, right? Whatever you say is eventually going to be your reality. And so you're going to be careful with what you speak. You're going to be careful with what you listen. I actually run another YouTube channel where I use AI, and I create good songs to uh, to to influence your subconscious mind positively. Okay, so affirmations. journaling, positive self-talk, developing yourself, reading books, listening to good stuff. So you're going to first change your perception of reality. I mean, you're going to basically feed your mind positively. Then you're going to know that you're the main character of your life, and that as the main character of your life, this is your movie. Everyone knows who is the main character, everyone likes them, and every person you see in life are actors in your life. They are actors. They were sent here to support and accommodate you for your goals. Meaning that some people are going to teach you as teachers, business trainers, mentors. I'm not saying teach you in a sense of life lessons. So, like mentors, positive people. Some people are going to be your romantic interests, right? Some people are going to be challengers, maybe to challenge you be yourself, or maybe challenge you to foster growth and change for the better. So, everyone essentially is an actor. They like you, and you have to convince yourself about it. They really do. They say those are the blessed souls that came here in your world game or video game. So they came here to participate, and everyone has a purpose. And not only that, if I'm reluctant, I'm really reluctant. I feel reluctant right now, but um, okay. So basically, yeah, those are actors, and they're like, and I want you to feel confident when you speak to your neighbors, when you speak to your friends. Maybe you want to approach people on the street. You can do it because you know that they are actors. Maybe they are meant to be in your life, maybe they are not, and you're going to find that out. So it comes with self-concept, changing your self-concept, who you see yourself as a divine being. As I always keep saying, people always try to touch the sky. They have this innate instinct or feeling that they belong to the heavens. Build skyscrapers, launch rockets. Another thing that I keep saying is people are not native to this earth because we borrow clothing, we borrow things like animals can survive in their natural habitat, but humans need to constantly cover themselves, right? Their skin, they can get inured to harsh weather condition, but if you take a human from their habitat, from a city, from the nature, you know they always have to cover themselves, they have to build, they have to take. So you may agree or may not agree with me, but we are on the top of the food chain. And I'm not saying that animals are like, we're not speaking of intelligence here, I'm speaking of the animals do have houses, like homes and havens, but they don't need clothing. They already have an innate build, fur and feathers and stuff like that. And so by remembering your divine essence, oh, and by the way, you should always also set a timer for gratefulness. Set a timer to every 2 hours to be grateful, to say thank you for God, for all the blessings that you have, and you will get more. This is God's promise. Just thank God for everything that you have, the food that you have, the roof over your head, everything. Like, be an optimistic and positive person. And so let me guys know what you think about this. It's one thing to know it, it's another thing to practice visualizing it daily. This is where my program comes handy. I help my students and visualize daily with them this new self perception or new concept of reality. If you like it, let me know in the comments.